Welcome back to the Phantom Gourmet. This next restaurant is a really different kind of place. The food is very high-end, super fresh, plated beautifully, and yet the atmosphere is completely casual. So Phantom says you should definitely eat here. Forget everything you know about Cape Cod dining, because at Sea Salt in Falmouth, owners Jon and Jill Phillips are doing things their way.
We wanted to kind of step outside from the Cape Cod box, so to speak, and not so much have lobster rolls and fried clams, but have more composed seafood dishes. I describe the menu as modern American with Asian and French influences. You can come in here and you can have a flatbread, which is as American as it gets, or you can come in here and have a sushi-grade tuna and stir-fried bok choy, and you feel like you're in Chinatown. I feel that our menu is very well versed where there's something for everybody.
And while the dishes are definitely dolled up, you don't have to be.
We don't have a dress code. This is Cape Cod.
We wanted to create a really casual atmosphere, but Jon's food is not necessarily that kind of casual type of cuisine. But people can walk in here in jeans, sandals, right off the boat, but also we get those couples that come in and celebrate anniversary dinners.
We want to welcome people, let people eat good food, have great wine, and not break the bank while doing it.
Appetizers like the Lardon and Truffle fries engage all the senses. These hand-cut fries are topped with thick-cut applewood smoked candied pork belly and tossed with truffle oil, making them eye, mouth, and nose delicious.
You know when it's ordered because you smell it throughout the entire restaurant, and as soon as they add that truffle oil, you just, oh, someone's got the frites going out. And usually one order will spur multiple orders because the smell is just intoxicating.
There are mussels steamed in a flavorful garlic ginger broth and topped with buttery croissant croutons, but nothing's tastier than the sesame hoisin wings.
Our sesame wings are delicious. They're deep fried, light battered, they're nice and crispy. We toss them in the sesame hoisin sauce and we top them with a little bit of sesame peanuts, which gives a little added flavor, crunch, saltiness, and just really good.
It's kind of sweet and crunchy. It's not your typical chicken wing for sure.
Customers also clamor for Sea Salt's calamari.
It's all about the calamari.
It's not your typical calamari.
The last time I ate the calamari, I talked about it for 2 weeks, and after tonight, I'll probably talk about it for 3 weeks.
On Cape Cod, a lot of places serve their calamari. It's just kind of fried with bell peppers and marinara. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it's kind of been done, and you know, we wanted something a little bit more unique and Asian influences, so we have a nice hot and sour dressing with that, and it's tossed with baby spinach and mangoes and grapefruit and pea shoots, and it's really yummy.
The Asian influences carry right through the entree side of the menu, with elegant offerings like this sushi-grade tuna served rare over sesame stir-fried bok choy with crispy jasmine rice cakes.
And it's something that you're not really going to find on Cape Cod, and served rare, it's really the best way to have it.
Heartier options include the pan-roasted chicken statler, served over creamy Parmesan polenta with wild mushrooms and broccolini, and the always comforting braised short ribs enveloped in a sweet Cabernet demi. It's a slow-cooked dish that's always made with love.
You pull it apart with the fork, and you know that it's had love in it because it's a good 5 hours worth of braising in the brick oven. So it's a really flavorful comfort dish.
But no meal is more comforting than the ribeye, a dish that, according to Jon, is a rather manly one.
Our 14-ounce grass-fed beef Brant ribeye is kind of like my man's dish. You know, we cater a lot to women here at Sea Salt, and we want the men to come in here also and feel comfortable. So we have a 14-ounce ribeye. It's a beautiful fatty ribeye that we grill. It's topped with blue cheese, butter, grilled asparagus, and frites. And for me, it doesn't get any better than that, because when I go out to eat, that's what I want.
Anytime you take a guy and you give him a steak and then you add fries on top of it, it's just something that they're going to remember and they're going to come back for.
And while it may look like Jon and Jill are working hard running the restaurant, to them it's not work at all, as long as they're doing it together.
It's great. You know, we weren't sure how it was going to be working together, like any couple that goes to work together.
To be honest, we work really well together. We both share the same work ethic.
We share a lot of the same passions. So having her here and being able to sample new wines with her and try new dishes, it's really fun for me having my wife here, and it's absolutely a blessing.